It's time to take a look at the 40k Battleforces for this holiday.
Pocket bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Robbie B, and today we are going to take a look at the new Battleforces for the holiday season. Of course, all these are a great deal when it comes to overall value, so let's dive right into it. So we have the Jeanstealer Cult Insurrection, the Tau Rapid Insertion Cadre, the Astra Militarum Battle Group, and last but certainly not least, the Orc Cult of Speed. So jumping into the Militarum Battle Group first, 170 retail on all four of these bad boys. You're gonna get 31 models in this kit. It's gonna come out to a total cost of about $220, so it's gonna save you about $45-ish, give or take, depending on how you round up some of this conversion stuff here. So you can get one of the command sections, one Ogrins, one Sentinels, squad of 20 of the Cadian Shock Troopers, one Leman Russ Battle Tank, and one Chimera. Excuse me, that's two of the 10-man Cadian Shock Trooper box sets right there. So Leman Russ Battle Tank, $49.50. Sentinel is $30. And actually, don't count those guys out. They're great at scoring objectives and such. Chimera, $37.25. Command Squad, $25. Shock Troopers, $29 each. The Ogren is actually pricey at $45. I had no idea they were that expensive, but not surprised by new plastic kits these days. Of course, I think we've unboxed all of this stuff. I know they redid, well, actually no, they redid the Chimera and the Battle Tank back in 2007 before we even thought of being on YouTube. So we'll give you a small preview of that. I know we've done the Ogrins. There are no additional rules in here, unlike the Battleforces for the Age of Sigmar. So here's all the sprues. Some of this we've showed you already. The Catachans or the Cadians have been around for well over 12 years. Now what's cool about the Leman Russ Battle Tank here, that's unlike its predecessor, is that the turrets, or that the treads go right into here, and you don't have to put in individual rounded wheels for these to go on like you used to in the past. It actually goes together a lot quicker. It's very much well designed. These sponson mounted weapons actually slot in. Once you get primer on here, the tension will be that great. They'll just slot right in, so you don't have to worry about that. You can magnetize the turret by actually putting magnets inside of here and doing it that way. That actually works pretty good. I've seen folks do that, but other than that, it's probably the only way to do it. And then there's the Chimera, the same forward-thinking design where you don't have the wheels to put the individual treads in, which is pretty cool. Your Chimera, the Sentinel, ported over from the old metal kit. Very much easy to put together, and it's pretty much completely posable with the legs and stuff right here, which is really cool. And then you've got the Cadian Command Squad, the Command Squad in general. All of these are clocking in at about 10 years old or so. Actually, I believe it was spring of 2007 when the majorities of these came out and were redone. So not too much new stuff in here and no new rules. So you're gonna have to rely on the Astra Militarum Codex to see more stuff, see more on that right there. So let's jump over to another one and keep on rolling. So next up is the Jeanstealer Colts. This is a great value as well because we hadn't seen any bundle deals per se on these come out, available on store shelves. So that's really cool to see. Of course, you're gonna get the Goliath, about 32 models, the Goliath, the Brood Coven, which is your HQ here, ported over from the Death Watch, or whatever, Death Mask box. I can't even keep them all straight. It was Death Watch. Death Mask was the Eldar with the Eldrad, okay. The Neophyte Hybrid box, the Hybrid Squad box, and the Alkalite Hybrid box, all respectively. The Hybrid box is the one right here with the heavy weapon duders in it. So on the back you can kind of see it explains it all. There's the Hybrid Squad, the Alkalite Hybrids, which are like the in-betweens, the Neophytes, and then the Brood Coven and the Rock Grinder, and then they all are right there. Now, of course, we have unboxed these ad nauseum at least twice, some with the Death Watch box, some with the new release right there. So there's really nothing else to kind of show you except for going over the pricing, I suppose. So the Goliath is $60. The Brood Coven is $60 as well. It comes with that dope Patriarch right there. Such a cool model. The Brood Coven, like I said, $60. The Neophyte Hybrid box is $40. The hybrid squad box is 45, and the Alkalite hybrid box is 40. So all that adds up to about 245. So you're gonna save about $75 on this box. So great value for all the Jeanstealer Cult players out there that need a volume of models to play that army. And then we've got the Tau Empire in rapid insertion cadre. Again, nothing too crazy model-wise to show you new that comes in here. No new rules, just tons of value on the day right there. So this is gonna come with 24 models. You're gonna get one of the commanders in crisis suits, which fantastic improvement over the old one from what, 2001, October 2001, and then they had some pewter upgrade sprues I think they came out with in 2005, but something that was very much needed was an update for that guy right there. You're gonna get the Ghost Keel crisis suit team right here, actually 2 of those. The box has 3 in it, or stealth suits, and 1 crisis suit team. Again, updated kits. Stealth suits were kind of mid-range, updated in 2005, same kit right there, I believe it was. And then you've got the battle suits that were just updated there. So, you know, dollar-wise, you're looking at the Crisis Commanders 50, the Ghost Keel 75, Crisis Team is 75, Stealth Suits are 54. Now, Stealth Suits, in my opinion, are kind of a great thing to have in most Tau armies. Now, we don't have a codex book for them yet. Of course, we have their brand new rules in the chapter approved book, which if you haven't seen that yet, that is another unboxing video here on the channel. But will be up shortly. If it's not already up right now, you can look for that. So these definitely do the Lord's work in the battlefield, dropping in with their fusion. I've almost had several of my larger tanks one-shotted by some of those dirty dudes in my backfield. So you don't want any of that. And of course, they combine with the other Tau stuff to really be able to put out a lot of damage with pinpoint accuracy. The one thing that Tau has always suffered from is a lack of rear end, or we'll say staying power or stamina, whatever. But yeah, once they get that solved rules wise, I think they'll be really good on the tabletop again, and can't wait to see it because they're such great models. Oh, and before I forget, total cost, or total retail value, $254, so you're gonna save about $84 on these bad boys right here. So great value for all those fledgling and veteran Tau players out there. And last but certainly not least are the Orcs. Everybody knows the Orcs are the best. These models are coming to us, I guess, on the heels of, hopefully a new release. We've got new rules for them in the chapter approved, again, here on the channel, so check that out. But some of these models we haven't shown before because they came out in 2006 and 2007. The majority of this stuff right here, you've probably never seen on this channel before. The shock attack gun in plastic, I think we might have done, but I don't remember. Now, overall value-wise here, 22 models, you're going to get pretty good value, $235, so savings overall is $65, give or take. Big Mac with shock attack gun, $37. Ludas, which you probably need several more boxes of, $25. Orc Boys, $29. The Warbiker Mob, $41.25. The truck goes for $37.50. And last but certainly not least is the Battle Wagon for $66. Now, no new rules in here, but just real quick for some of you that might not have ever seen these models here on the channel, and don't mind showing them off real quick. So you can tell these are not designed on the computer. These were sculpted by hand way back in the day. Here's your Ludus squad right here, which also comes with the weapons to make bonus. So you've got all those, and there's your Daka guns, part of that same kit. Here's your boys kit sprue. That's going to come with an extra accessory sprue that's going to have all your upgrade stuff as well as your knob weapons. And then here's your orc truck. These two sprues form it together, and you can really do a lot of customization with this, depending on how you want to put the back together on top of the chassis. All of this area right here is pretty well customizable. Even the front area where you build the, it would be like this, where you put the engine and such, and how you put in the drivers is pretty well customizable as well. Then you've got the Warbike squad right here. These guys, again, very customizable. Orcs are customizable all day, every day. And then the Battle Wagon, which some people were a little disappointed, myself included, when this came out, because it was a little small for what we thought it was going to be, but it is a very large kit overall. There's a lot of pieces in there. Some people took and put two of these together and made a double battle wagon, a double wide battle wagon, something that was the size of a Land Raider. I myself did that. That was some of our very first articles on spikybits.com, believe it or not. And then of course the shock attack gun right there. So I've loved orcs, got away from them for a very long time. Who knows, might get back into them here in the near future, but overall, you do require a lot of models to play them unless you're going straight can wall, which is a whole nother animal entirely. And well, there's no bundle currently for those. So that is about it for our 40K Battleforce breakdown. I hope you enjoyed our look at these new sweet deals from Games Workshop. Now, of course, if you're getting them cheaper at your local game store, well, hey, that's even better for you because you're going to save even more of your hobby dollars on these bad boys right here. Now, if you like these type of features, we do them weekly, of course. So make sure you subscribe to us, and down in the right-hand side, turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all of our videos here. And head on over to thelongwar.net. That's the home of the Battleports for exclusive content, early access videos, and an Orc Can Wall battle report. Become a veteran of the Long War today.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.